Well, how y'all doing today? Hope y'all having a blessed day. And today is a very special day for me. I have been fighting to get this for about a year and a half now because my insurance won't cover it. And when I went to my doctor here, I told him, I know that you'll have to fight for it, Big Pharma. And if you're not willing to do that, you need to tell me now because I won't waste your time. Right? I'll go looking for a doctor who will fight Big Pharma for it because of my medical insurance won't cover it. Now, you're looking at approximately $3,000 worth of medication right there. Okay? And it needs to be refrigerated. It comes in this white cooler. Every time I get it, it'll come packed with ice in this white cooler. So I'm going to end up with a plethora of them little white coolers, but that's all right. And I have RA. And I've seen specialists in 3 different states, and they all tell me the same thing, that it's the most aggressive RA they've ever seen. Now, it can be different in some people. But this stuff like ravished everything in my body, okay? Because it's systemic. It can affect a whole lot of different things in your body. And I was in there last week, and they had gave me a methotrexate, okay? This is a biologic. The methotrexate isn't. And it made me so sick. I was sick for a whole month before I even realized that's what was doing it. And it works for some people, but for some people it don't. And I told the doctor when I seen him, I said, a doctor's already told me that will never work for me. The RA is chronic and acute and aggressive. And I need this. And I got it. They pushed for it and I got it. Now this is a shot. Now I think I'm going to preview my first shot as a video. When I went looking up stuff on this, and I'm looking up still more, a lot of people were making a video of their first time taking it. And it's a shot, and I've always hated shots, but you know what? I've been in pain so long, it don't even bother me no more. And this is supposed to help me. Because if you have an RA flare-up, which can be triggered by a lot of things, every time you have one, it does damage. So I'm really glad to get this. And like I said, it has to be refrigerated, so I'm setting a date for when I take it. And they sent me a Sharps container and alcohol swabs to go with it. And I asked the pharmacist, I said, well, what do I do with the Sharps container when it's full? And I was surprised at the what they told me. They said, just throw it away. Now, when I started back in the health field, Sharp containers, as far as I remember, were specially disposed of from places like hospitals. Most hospitals have their own incinerator. Hospice, nursing homes, they had to have this Sharps containers and stuff picked up and disposed of properly. But the idea of just putting that in the garbage and it going to the garbage dump, that just don't seem right to me somehow or other. I mean, what's the point of the container if you're just going to send it to a landfill? Well, where it'll definitely come open at some point. I mean, there must be a factor there that I don't know about. I mean, since they're worried about that, don't make any sense to me. But I'm glad I got this. I really am. This is going to help me. I had to take the other stuff, and they had to prove that it wouldn't work. Well, I told them before, they put me on it before, and I couldn't stay on it. Couldn't stay on it 2 weeks before I started having serious trouble. But they said they had to put me on again and prove that it didn't do me any good. And it not only did it not do me any good, but it made things worse. So I'm glad to see this. So this is a big day for me. I'll be taking this every 2 weeks. And once it builds up in my system, I should see some relief as far as flare-ups and the possibility of lessening some of the pain. they don't like to give you any kind of real painkillers here because, you know, the doctor's got their butt in a sling passing out that oxycodone and stuff. So what they give me is a whole bunch of little pills like Tylenol and naproxen and that have a certain amount of painkiller in it, and it's supposed to accumulate, but it ain't cutting it with my RA. So I may end up having to go to see what they call a pain specialist, okay? And what they do is they assess you and they say, yeah, she needs it. And it's documented that, yeah, they need it. And then they begin, you know, giving stuff that will really help you with pain, like shots and stuff. And I could live without pain for a month or two, however long them shots work or last, because I live in chronic and acute pain every day, and that's actually documented. Don't think that's easy, but you got to get up and you got to go. You know, you got to, when you can, you do what you can. You got to make the best of the times that you feel good, and you got to learn to rest the days that you don't. So I'm hoping to see a marked change in about 3 months of of using this, where I'm feeling a whole lot better. But it took a year and a half of fighting Big Pharma and finding somebody who would to get this. So it's a big day for me. So I hope you all are having a blessed day, whatever you're doing today, and that's got to be hitting home with, I know this doesn't apply to everybody, but it's got to be hitting home with people who are starting to have to take meds on a daily basis, on a regular basis, and nobody likes to. I would gag on a baby aspirin. I couldn't stand swallowing pills. So getting used to taking a lot of pills, you know, I didn't like that at all. It took me some time. And it will take me a little bit to get used to this, but I'm sure I can handle it. But to anybody else out there that, yeah, I know exactly what you're going through when you have to start taking new meds and waiting to see what's going to happen, or you got a plethora of other ones that you take daily. So it's not anything you ask for. It just kind of happens when you hit a certain age. So I feel for you. I know what you're going through. So I guess this video is more for you. Yeah, I can relate. So I hope you all are having a blessed day, that you're having a good day. And thanks for stopping in. I always appreciate it when y'all stop in and leave a comment. I like reading the comments. I really do appreciate it. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye-bye.